The chest of Saint Simeon is of the first-class importance for Croatian history. It is a testimony of the past, the social and historical circumstances, which visually gives us a historical, artistic and ethnographic insight into the city of Zadar, its surroundings and the times when it was created. The tradition of celebrating the holiday of Saint Simeon, one of the patron saints of Zadar, dates back to the 13th century. According to legend, a storm caught sailors on the way from the Holy Land to Venice and forced them to stop the damaged boat in Zadar. Just one nobleman knew that the saint's body was in the boat. Led by his inner voice, he decided to hide Saint Simeon's body on the outskirts near the monastery of Saint John, as if he felt the journey was coming up to the end, both for him and for the relic as well. It's not just a storm, but a disease that led the nobleman reveal to the priest that the writing on the medallion he was carrying on his neck kept a secret about the saint's body. Where the body was could have been foreseen from the dreams of three rectors to whom the saint had appeared in the dreams, leading them to the place of burial. They found the saint's body in the hidden burial place. The body of Saint Simeon was moved to the church of Saint Mary the Great, where it stayed for 300 years, until 1632, when the church was destroyed due to the need to reinforce Zadar defensive city walls. 16 years later, the relic was moved to the present sanctuary. The body of Saint Simeon God-Receiver, the saint who first received Christ in his arms in Jerusalem temple and recognized him as a Messiah, today rests on the highest place above the main altar of the Church of Saint Simeon. The most precious work of goldsmith's art from Zadar was commissioned in 1377 by the Croato-Hungarian Queen Elizabeth, the daughter of Bosnian Ban Stjepan Kotromanić, wife of the King Ludwig I of Anjou. His reign was sealed with the signing of Zadar Treaty document in 1358. The period of liberation from the Venetians brought stability to Zadar and to all the residents in the area from Kvarner to Drač. Although it was agreed between the customer and the craftsman for the chest to be made in a year's time, it was not finished by that time due to its complexity and details. It was completed after 3 years of hard work, and it represents the only evidence of the Queen's patronage of art. It was created in the workshop of the master Francis Anthony from Milan, who had his own goldsmith trade in Zadar. Local craftsmen also contributed to the realization. The chest consists of a chest and a lid. The basic material is wood, and the craftsmanship of the exterior, achieved by the stamping technique, is best seen on the silver and gilded figural details, which contain a total of 240 kg of silver and gold. Inside the chest is the petrified body of Saint Simeon. The layout of the tripart on the front interprets a local legend such as the excavation and the transport of the saint's body to Zadar. The next section's theme at the beginning is the Queen's donation and its origin related to the Kotromanić dynasty and their descendants. There is almost no empty space on the chest, because all the free surfaces are filled with the goldsmith's monumental elements such as vines and winding rosettes. In addition to the hagiographic presentation, we can also learn something from the everyday life of Zadar in the late Middle Ages, from the looks of the city to the life of the medieval residents. In 1632, it was decided that the relic of Saint Simeon was to be transferred to the Church of Saint Stephen. On that occasion, a new square-shaped sanctuary was built in the church according to the blueprint of the Zadar church nobleman, the Dominican Cornelius Nassis, and the first version of the Basilica of Saint Stephen the Martyr changes its name to the Church of Saint Simeon. Before the actual transfer of the chest was renovated, and today's appearance was made by two goldsmiths, Constatio Piazzalunga from Venice and Benedetto Libani from Zadar. 2 years after the relic with the chest was placed in the church, in 1648, bronze angel statues holding the altar were made from captured Turkish cannons. The Baroque altar in Zadar proudly guards the relic, which is held by the bronze angels that guard it, for all of us and the ones who are to come. Saint Simeon is celebrated on the 8th of October. During those days, the chest is open for the admirers of the saint who offer their needs and gratitude to the saint.